Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tyranny. In the last episode there was a huge tragedy happened, basically. I had to exterminate the Stone Stalker tribe, the Beastmen tribe, if you remember them. That was such a strategy, because I really wanted to find a more peaceful solution to send the disfavored forces through the Beastmen's lands without having to kill them. But they really didn't give me any choice. They were very stubborn and attacked me, and then I had to kill every last one of them. So that made me a bit sad. And right now we are in, what was this place called again? Gulfclaw Old Walls. And let's see what we have to do exactly here. Meet with the Earthshakers at Gulfclaw Old Walls. Cadis and Radix told you about a missing group of Earthshakers. Travel to Gulfclaw Old Walls and find out what happened to them. Well, we are here now, so let's chat to these people. Licken. Oh no, Fatebinder, I have done my duty. You can't track me back there. Who are you, and why do you think I would track you somewhere? I have no intention of tracking you anywhere. Come down and tell me what's happened. I'll track you wherever I wish. Now, what exactly are you babbling about? Fine, take a hike before I change my mind. Who are you, and why do you think I would track you somewhere? He falters mid-step, stumbling on a smattering of loose stones. You're an officer of the court, aren't you? Look, I know I'm breaking my work order with the Earthshakers, but it's not like we made it a real legal contract or something. I swear, it was just a handshake. You have got to believe me, please. It's not safe here. It's the Beastmen. They have gone feral. Haven't they always been feral? They are trying to slaughter me along with those damn Earthshakers. I don't want to die. You have got to let me flee. You are safe for now, so tell me what's happened. Seeing as how you have pissed yourself, fine. I want full details before you go. You are safe now, so tell me what happened. After the sea split, I thought I would make a living by mapping the land. I know the area well enough now, so the Earthshakers hired me to guide them. They were looking for some kind of precious stone. But the Stone Stalkers seem to have other plans. Oh, so we didn't exterminate the entire tribe after all. When we got further in, they were already there, guarding the shards. One of the beasts nipped at an Earthshaker, so I fled. I have done my job, Fatebinder. Getting ripped to shreds isn't part of it. Fatebinder. The Earthshaker pounds his chest once in salute. He cast a sideways glance to Licken before speaking. Ignore this coward and allow me to enlighten you on our situation. I assume you have come to aid us. Well, that's true. Well, you don't need me with a Fatebinder here. You two want to go at it with the Beastmen. It's your funeral. I'm out of here. All right. Oh, and one thing that I forgot to mention, that the plan we have here right now is to use the remains of Cairn, or more specifically the arcane magics the remains of Cairn still has, to basically blight and totally destroy these lands, so that our enemies, the Scarlet Chorus, will basically starve to death, because there is no way they can get any food, they can farm any food or well anything else like that. So that's basically our plan. Even though I basically don't like it very much, because well, what do we do with this big region if we can't use it for anything? Basically, we'll basically destroy to be completely useless. So that's why I don't really like that idea. But that's what Graven Ash wants, and so there's not really much I can do about that. At least it doesn't look like I can do anything about it. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Now, what does this guy have to say? Basilon. You have impeccable timing, as we seem to have entangled ourselves in a rather bloody rubble with the Beastmen. Radix feared you may have been felled by the beasts of this region. Have you the Azurill needed for the ritual? What's happened? If I'm to intercede, I'll need you to spare no details. I do enjoy a good battle. A rumble with the beasts? Are all Earthshakers this cavalier? Not sure what that means exactly. Everything you people do seems to result in violence. Well, doesn't everything Chorus's forces do result into violence? Especially when we're talking about Scarlet Chorus, that his favorites are rather tame compared to them. Anyway, Radix feared you may have been felled by the beasts of this region. Have you the Azurelite needed for the ritual? Some, but not nearly enough. We'll need several more of the purest classification if we are to successfully amplify the phase velocity of Cairn's remaining energy during the ritual. We hired a local scavenger to show us where he had seen a high concentration of crystal loads. Thus he led us here. At first the Beastmen were amenable to our requests, but shortly after our excavation began, they began wrought with anger. Apparently we are stealing from their ancestors or some such foolery. There is what appears to be a leader among them, Red Fang. Oh, so 100 Blood wasn't their leader. Or maybe she was, but yeah. And that Red Fang is second in command. But anyway, she retreated into their spire before I could bring her to reason. Now we are trapped in a vicious standoff, and I'm hesitant on how to proceed. We don't have time for diplomacy. I'll kill them so that we may harvest the Azurite freely. I'll speak with Red Fang and bring her to reason. All right, let's do this then, because I really want to save the Beastmen. And well, not necessarily save, but also not get them slaughtered. Because remember, my character was raised by the Beastmen for many years before he became a Fatebinder for Kairos' empire. So I'll speak with Red Fang. Excellent Fatebinder. Be quick about it if you could. I can say the tribes have a reputation for patience, and I would like to avoid conflict if possible. Yes, me too. What do we have here? Elder Teeth crystals grow from earth, blood of Stonestalker's ancestors. Humans will not take such from tribe. And apparently we can't talk to this, so they are just... They seem to be just chilling. Doesn't seem like I can talk to these people. And I can see some loot there. So let's get down there real quick.
You see what I see?
Oh, trap detected. Right, then let's go down. You know that you guys could have just jumped down there. It's not a big fall. What's this? Oh, the crystals. That's really it. Well, let's take it. And it looks like they either didn't notice or they simply don't mind. Man dear. Far below lies the Stone Sea. Golflow Old Wars is a fraction of its previous landmass. Only spires of terrain remain after the great earthquakes. All right. So here's loot and nothing too interesting. Shame. And I don't know. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. And that's pretty much a dead end. But we get something. But we get some epics. Or exquisite type of armor to be exact. I'm not gonna wear it, but let's see what it looks like. Now, where is it? Who picked it up? Oh, Barrack. It does look. It looks cool. But we're gonna keep this.
Yes.
Oh, we can get here this way too. And more Azurelite. We have quite a lot of them already. Oh, two-handed axe, nice. Now, can I use that? Well, of course I can, but is it much better? Well, it is actually quite a lot better. What about? No, it's exact same stats as Barrack's axe. Let's give this one a shot. Yeah. Let's do that. Now look at me. I look like a bloody executioner. Damn. Although my axe skills are pretty non-existent right now, but the more we use it, the more.
Do you have eyes on this?
The more we use it, the better we become. I mean, practice makes perfect, right?
Right.
Elder teeth belong to Stonestalkers, not humans. Tribe will protect crystals with blood and lives. These crystals aren't produced of your superstitions. They are naturally occurred phenomenon discovered by an Archon. And yeah, yada yada yada. At least they're not fighting, so that's something. Oh, we're back here. Wander no closer, human. Flee now or explain presence in stone lands. The Beastman hunkers forward, muscles bunching in readiness to strike. A menacing growl rumbles low from the back of his throat. Even mentioned tribe's elder teeth and Beastmen will pitch human's body to ground below. I mean your tribe no harm, nor have I come for any teeth. I seek only to speak with Red Fang. No, Red Fang does not wish to speak with humans. Leave now, and Beastmen will let human live. I'm trying to resolve your quarrel with the Earthshakers before you tear each other's throats out. I'm a fate finder of Tunon, not some pretty teeth-stealing traveler. You will let me through. Hunter, I protect the tribes. I don't hurt them. You can trust me, for I am Kid. Ah, finally a hunter dialogue option. And we got some favor, even though we pretty much exterminated one, at least small part of the tribe in last episode, unfortunately. Anyway, the Beastman slits his slivered eyes, suspicious. He leans closer, warm, gnarled fingers enclosing your throat as he snuffs up and across your exposed skin. A rough, dry tongue lays behind your ear before finally the Beastman withdraws satisfied. Humans cannot be Kith, yet human does not taste of lie. Taste is of tribe. He nods once, purred. Enter, speak with Red Fang. But no, Beastmen will watch with sharp eyes. Will rend human to shreds if human strikes at tribe mate. Alright. Alright, now I'm actually
on it.
I'm kinda regretting that I left Kills in Shadow behind. But what can you do?
Can't do that.
I'm not going back to the sea, to the ocean spire just to get just to fetch Kills in Shadow from there.
Sorry, I can't.
Although having her here would have been so much more interesting. And there's no way down there. Oh wait, there's loot. There is loot. I just didn't notice. Oh, broken maw. This is a heck of a lot better than what Verse is wearing right now, or is using right now. So we're gonna replace the bronze dagger and look at her. Damn, she looks badass. Looking good, Verse. Looking good. Alright, let's go inside. And we are yet again in one of these
savages doing in the spire.
Keep your voice down, you walking trebuchet. No need to start the fighting early.
Yeah, Barrick pretty much said it. We are inside yet in another one of these spires. Alright, now.
Watch where you step. This has trap written all over it.
What do you mean? These Beastmen or this entire room in general? Although, where is...
Curious.
Interesting rune. Take a Carcore Robin. Pressing Carcore to parchment, you capture a blurry but a proportionate image of the ancient relief. With enough collected imprints, it may be possible to reconstruct the original shape of the rune. Alright, what do we have here? Just Sigil of Pride magic accent scroll thingy. What's this? Oh yes, it's one of these things. So wait. Oh, there is Red Fang. I didn't know I didn't realize she was there. I thought they were all just some random NPCs or guards. Anyway, The beastwoman cocks her head to one side, listening intently. Her ear flicks once, twice, and her eyes narrow suspiciously. Who bats here? Soft, slow? Who braves to approach Red Fang, guard eyes of Stonestalker's old walls den? Speak, human, quick, explain. Grimly she spreads a grin, revealing teeth as dabbled and brown as her muddy eyes. Or Red Fang will rip Tripas's jaw from head. Please don't. What in Care's name is going on out there? And the dispute you are having with the Earthshakers, we can resolve this peacefully, or we can resolve it through bloodshed. Attack without warning? Nah. I have no quarrel with you, Beastwoman. I'll simply be on my way. The dispute you are having with the Earthshakers, we can resolve this peacefully, or we can resolve it through bloodshed. Ironclad reeking of theft and lies comes to slinking into Beastwoman. Wants to cry for peace? She yips and growls, hackles rising as she lumbers toward you. No, human, this favored will not have peace with Beastwoman. She howls in rage, lunging for your throat. What?
Come and face my iron!
I might have to kill these ones too. These beastwomen, men, whatever, sure have no patience. Indeed, not very diplomatic folk. Very unfortunate for them. It's a great shame. I already used your taunt, alright, fair enough.
You're not going anywhere.
What are you doing, Barrick? Did they fear you or something?
Want some of this?
Verse, do something.
You got it.
Oh shit. Eep is in deep shit here. Let's just attack them real quick. And I got a level, nice.
Can't do that.
Oh, misclick. Stun that one. This is once per rest. Actually, let's use... Oh, wait. Ah, I already used this, damn it. Let's kill this one real fast.
I'll take care.
One down. Oh wait, what was this again? Well, let's use that. God damn. Let's use this. Cleave. Do you have a potion? No, of course I don't. Did I just use it on myself? That would have been very stupid. Put myself into sleep right in the middle of the battle.
Let us take them together! Unstoppable!
Maybe we could have spared all these beastmen if we had Killshin Shadow in here. Now I kinda regret that we didn't bring her along, after all. Well, shit. Yeah, I have no potions or anything. I'm gonna fall, but we are gonna beat them regardless. There we go, beautiful.
Anyone else want something?
And again I had to kill them. Oh, interesting looking shield. What does it look like?
This will serve me well.
Nah, not really. It's not that good. Yeah, it's not. But what about... is it good for us? Nah, it's shit. It looks cool. I like how it looks, but overall it's not good. This crystal has somehow managed to rupture through the foundation of the spire. We're gonna take this crystal, and I guess, and I assume that we can't use this. No, we can't. Well, let's leave then. Oh, and let's give you your stats real quick. Let's give you some of that. An ability. Yeah, I like this one. This is also very nice too. Oh, actually, since we are using two-handed weapons quite often now, let's give this, so we can deal more damage and stuff with our sword and two-handed swords and axes and whatever we can find. And I have to kill you now too.
I'm not here to make friends.
I really hate that how undiplomatic these guys are. I tried to save them, and yet they won't allow me.
You got it.
Afraid of death.
Take that!
There we go, easy peasy.
Right.
Another demonstration of our power seems in order.
And it looks like these guys have started to fight as well. There we go.
Will do.
Let the land shudder and tremble.
What am I doing? It looks like I'm having a seizure.
Can't
Stop
do that.
having a seizure and attack. Alright, I guess you can't. Well, it's not like you were needed anyway.
Another demonstration of our power seems in order.
Sorry, I can't.
Somehow it seems like the game is too loud. Or maybe it's just me. Now this is better, at least for me. I don't know, does it make any difference to you but I guess we'll see. If they won't listen to reason, what else can we do? I will have to isolate specimens I need, one way or another. Well, yeah, looks like we have to kill them. Now let's get down there.
I'm not here to make friends.
Action unavailable during combat. Well, how else am I supposed to get there? Well, I guess we have to take the long way. Have to take the detour. And let's switch my weapon back to axe.
Send them at me in waves!
I'll tear your swamp out by your ass!
They fall down fast. There we go. And they don't drop anything. Alright.
Right.
And another tragedy just has happened. Well, Fateminder, you certainly made it easier for us to call the crystals we need. You have done the guild a great service. Now I have got scrolls, Chisel of Force. Oh, and if you are heading back to Howling Rock, could you take this crate of pure azurelite specimens with you? Yes, this is an exception yield and will serve us well for the ritual. Glare silently. I'm just gonna glare at him silently. He cocks his head to the side, thoughtful. Actually, if these shards are to be used for the ritual, it couldn't hurt to harvest some extras. Maybe a few with more prominent striational map patterns. Well, I do have quite many by now. Oh yeah. Then we have these, but how do we get down there? There wasn't any ropes or here, anything, if I recall. Well, let's check it one more time and run faster. Yeah, there is no way, at least I don't see any way to get down there.
Sorry, I can't.
There's no ropes, no nothing. Perhaps we can get there that way. Let's find out. No, I don't see anything. Well, screw it. Let's go. We have picked up quite a few azurelite crystals ourselves during our time here, so maybe that's enough. Let's hope that's enough. All right, back to. Oh wait, where we have to go again? Oh, yeah, what was this? Greystone Valley. Greystone Valley is comprised of about 30-mile stretch of low elevation islands nestled in tight formations. Stones in travelers have favored passage through this space and have constructed bridges and supply traps that are restocked for communal benefit. All right, where we had to go again? Was it Thorn Spire? Yeah, here we go. I really hate the fact that I had to kill those beastmen. You know what? What would have been really cool if I got to fight their leader and then become the leader of the Stonestalker tribe, and then I could order them around and basically order them around and basically do whatever I tell them to. That would have been so damn cool. But I guess Obsidian didn't think about that option, or maybe they did, but they didn't add that possibility to the game for some reason.
Can't do that.
It's a shame, regardless.
Sorry, I can't.
Yes, you can. Just climb down. And now to Radix. And even if Kills in Shadow was with us there, I don't think that the results would have been any different. I don't think so anyway. Or at least I want to think so. Otherwise I'm going to regret it even more. Alright. The required preparations have been set. Are you ready to perform the ritual that will extract Cairn's energy? Joining us is not a critical component, but I believe you would facilitate for our focus. I would also like you to do us the honor of executing the final rites. After extracting his energy, we will have only a short time in which to use it to permanently destroy the land. You have gained fear with Eve. Are we seriously going through with this? You heard the permanently part of that destroy the land clause, didn't you? Yes, I did, Eve, and I don't like it myself either. She inhales deeply before exhaling with a wicked smile. But you are in charge, and I'm just certain you'll do the right thing. Well, as right thing as I can. I would just like to reiterate that you are doing a terrible thing, and that I think less of you for it. That's all. Verse crosses her arms and looks at you with pointed distaste. Hey, Verse, I didn't want this. I don't want this any more than you two want. So don't look at me like that. Well, let us begin. Let's get this over with. Excellent. In that case, I will signal for the ritual of following to commence. As punishment for their intransigence. God damn these words. Intransigence against Kairos, the family lands of many bastard tier nobles were rendered lifeless by the ritual of following. A merging of Cairn's power in concert with his disciplines that would blight the landscape for generations to come. Though awakening an active Archon of Stone was present in the past iterations of this ritual, the ritual could at least in theory draw its power from a less coherent Cairn to oversee the mystic forces. I really don't like this, folks. I really agree with Eve and Verse. I really don't like this thing at all. The disfavored lieutenant clears his throat and edges away from the cliff. I'll just take a step back for this one. He taps his staff once, twice, thrice on the ground. Let the land hear our cries. He continues as earthshakers gather, slowly chanting around him. Let the land shudder and tremble. Let the land swallow Cairn's legacy and choke on the power, forevermore. Archon of Stone, we gathered beseech you, who we believe. Let us now follow this land as is fitting for your grave dirt. What's happened? Sir, the Scarlet Chorus are upon us. They have breached the perimeter. Well, of course they are here. All for Craven's glory. Radix scrubs a hand down his visor. Sweat beds in the gaps of his armor. Arouse the guild and defend the compound. Do not allow the Scarlet Chorus to interrupt the ritual, no matter the cost. Understood? He glances quickly to his brother. Cadis? His favorite officer unsheathes his sword with gusto. He clanks heavily as he stumps forward. Me and my shields are on it. With a respectful nod, he rushes past you, eager for battle and already shouting for his soldiers. Radix affixes you with a stony set expression. Fatebinder, we need you as well. If the Chorus defeats us here, then his favorites odds in this war are all but doomed. Do not let them halt the ritual. What should I do? Well, it's kinda obvious what we should do. We should just defend them. Let us nod silently. Fatebinder, this is of the utmost importance. Do you understand? Yeah. Do not let them shatter their Asurerid loads. If they dislodge on one of the focal staves, it's imperative you re-embed it onto their load immediately, else the charge and thus their entire ritual could become unstable. I have no idea what I really have to do here now, but well, I guess we're about to find out. So, do we stay here or do we go here and fight the Scarlet Chorus? Oh, I guess I should watch over these things. Oh crap! Now let's put speed back to normal. And oh shit! I should have rested there. Oh fuck, I completely forgot. But hey, these are Scarlet's Chorus soldiers, so they are not that big of a threat. At least they haven't been so far. So I'm not too worried.
Seems in order.
Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Go on, Verse, kill them. Use your new fancy guitars and kill them. Stun that one. And she's about to die, so I think I can move myself here and maybe give a shield to Verse. And who's hurting my Eve? Who is it? Oh, it must be this one. Well, get out. And Eve is fucking wounded, of course. Now 2 of my characters are wounded. This is not good at all. Not at all.
Whatever you need.
There we go. Eve is almost down, but doesn't matter. They are all dead. Fatebinder, you cannot let the chorus halt the ritual. We have already siphoned too much telluric energy from Cairn. If the geotriadic resonance of the Azrael loads becomes disarrayed, the resulting backlash could kill Cairn, and with him our ability to even blight this realm. Well, I wouldn't really mind that too much, to be honest with you. Quickly, you must re-embed the focal staff into its Azrael load to realign the spectral grid. I have no idea what he just told me to do. I guess we do this. Realigned. Let's have a rest here in the middle of combat. The Scarlet's Chorus seems to be polite enough to wait for us, and let's just walk normally or run at normal speed. Where are they? Oh, they are here. You know, I wouldn't really mind if this ritual failed, so I was thinking that maybe I should sabotage it by letting the Scarlet Chorus interrupt us.
Will do.
Oh, and there's some Beastmen too. Are the Beastmen and the Scarlet Chorus allies now, temporarily, to beat us? That's possible.
As you wish.
Back here. Back here.
What do you mean you can't get out of there? So far so good. We should be able to take these guys down very fast. Actually, let's just stun that guy.
You'll have to hit hard.
Can we kill this guy before Barrick becomes wounded? That would be very nice. Maybe we can stun him. There we go. There we go. That seems to be all of them. At least according to the map, there is no one else left. Well, that was a very poor attack. I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. Is that it?
On it.
That seems to be it. Oh shit! They got through after all. Well, better go there and help them, I guess. Oh, there's some more here.
Another demon.
Or maybe these Beastmen are... yeah, they seem to be Scarlet Colossus as slaves. I mean, they do recruit anyone. Even Beastmen. Let's just stun that guy, and you use your arcane missiles and shoot them right in their face. And Barrack,
By your command.
use taunt. Buff us. Oh wait, participant is busy. Alright.
Ready for another?
Now use it. And verse? I don't know. Use your arrow on this guy. You root to the ground to get more defenses. And you just kill this
I'm
guy.
on it.
Don't attack Ip, you bitch. Have some lightning in the face. One down, nice. Stun him. Oh wait, not that. Just use your regular cleave. Although you could... Here. Oh wait. Nah, never mind. Although Barrack is not doing very well there. And does he have any potions? Well, yes, he has. But I don't really want to use one of these. Those very big potions right now. Well, let's use this. Nice. But we have to rest once before we can use that again. And worse, just attack. And you just make him drown inside that bubble of yours. There we go. Easy peasy. I'm a bit disappointed how easy these guys are. Well, I do play on normal difficulty, so it's not like this mode is supposed to be hard, but we have had some very tough and hard battles in the past still. Those Banes were a fucking pain to deal with. Bane's pain to deal with.
By your command.
Let's just focus on this one. I think they can take care of themselves.
You got useless.
What? How did Eve got wounded? What the hell? How did Eve get wounded? I have no fucking idea. Well, it's not like it matters. Who is this? Radix. Alright. Fatebinder, arms collapsed in rest behind his back. The mountainous man stands tall and rigid, unmoving aside from the cadence of his breath. He peers toward a peak of mountains on the distant horizon, consumed by thought. Speak if that is what you desire, but understand this: as the wind cannot move a mountain, so your words will not sway me. I guess he's not. I guess he doesn't really have anything interesting to say. Guess we have to activate this thing too. Now, is that all? Well, damn. Everything went black and white. Wait, are we breaking the edict or causing the edict? Or restarting the edict, I don't know. With the Archon of Stone's last shuddering breath. Oh, it died! The Earthshakers expel the whole of its life force mixed with his arcane energy, now warped and twisted and thrust deep into the heart of the realm. A poisonous strike to forever rend the land. So it did actually succeed. The edict breaks with an audible clap, and your stomach lurches from a sense of sudden weightlessness combined with an acrid tang in the back of your throat. An aftertaste of the rot that now infuses the land. And I've get fear with verse. Well, I can't exactly blame her. We resolve the edict, but at what cost? The land is blinded. Nothing will grow here in our lifetimes. Maybe no one else's for that matter. Well, we did it. The Edict of Stone is gone. All it cost was the health and future of an entire realm. But who's keeping track, right? The fall of an Archon and the death knell of the chorus. This is a rare day. I am honored to stand at the center of it for the glory of Ash. Barrick strikes a salute and bows. The wording of the edict pounds through your skull with the sort of clarity that usually comes from days of practice and repetition. It would seem that the Edict of Stone is now a part of you. Yeah, I don't really like what we just did here. I don't like it at all. Now this whole region is basically useless for Kairos' empire and all the poor civilians here. Your power has increased. Well, that's nice. Well, Radix, what do you have to say for yourself? I bet you are very pleased. Fatebinder, you couldn't have been more instrumental to our cause. We were able to successfully extract Cairn's energy and blight the land for the next millennia to come. Suffice to say, General will be pleased. Well, but I am not pleased. The party has received Earthshaker's gift. The Scarlet Chorus will know the price of fighting us when their bellies are empty and they find themselves too weak to stand. I wonder how many gangs will turn cannibal. His tone is crude and assessing when he next speaks. And it would appear you personally benefited from breaking the Edict of Stone, though to what end even I cannot fathom. I dare say our time together has proven somewhat symbiotic, if not wholly beneficial to you, Fatebinder. He taps his heel against a crumbling rock in thought. Care is now deceased, though there yet remains a tingle of power within him to be harvested. Should you have use for it, consider it as a sign of my favorable appraisal. Could that be a generous gesture from the Iron Core himself? Must have taken some resolve not to drain every last drop, Fate Commander. Yes, and as I am sure you are aware, resolve is not an area in which I am lacking. Not your gratitude. I'll harvest a piece of the Archon and inform the Hash that we have successfully struck definite blow against the Chorus. Shrug, glad it's finished. So, I guess we're gonna take this energy then. Cairn, Archon of Stone. Before you lies the broken body of Cairn, petrified in death. A residual tinge of power pulsates faintly beneath the surface of his skin. Remove the fragment of Cairn. I might have to click all of these. Cairn's essence. Well, let's take it. Oh, we can't pick all of them, I guess. Not really sure at what we got here, but well, we got something. And I guess we go to report to Ash now. Well, what's this? Oh, all right. Nothing important.
My spine was made of iron.
Could it be the Fatebinder has the power of an Archon? That's actually a very good question. Am I now about as powerful as Graven Ash and the voice of Nerad? That would be kind of badass. And more loot?
Would that my spine was made of iron.
Alright, and now let's go back. Now folks, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, even though I have said this a few times already, but I don't really like what we have done in this region, like at all. I mean, first, we basically slaughtered the entire Stonestalker tribe, or at least I assume we have by now killed them all, or at least most of it. Basically killing the tribe. But not only that, but now we have also blighted this entire region. I don't care too much about the people who live here or anything, but this whole region is basically useless for Kairos' empire. I mean, what's the point of ruling a land that is completely useless to you? I think that the disfavored here are not thinking in long term at all here. Not at all. All they care about is defeating the Scarlet Chorus. Selfish pricks, both of them, really. But then again, what else can I expect from two armies who are basically serving an evil overall entity? And I guess that if and or when I'm going to start a new let's play of this, I'm going to play as a complete dickhead, a douchebag who doesn't think about anyone else but himself. Even in the cost of Kairos' empire's own interests. And what else? And then I'm going to, of course, increase the difficulty. Oh, it looks like Verse and Barrick has something to say to me, so let's have a chat with them real fast. You have carved out a real knack for yourself by breaking the Overlord's edicts left and right. Whatever Tunon is paying you for your services, I would say you are due for a rise. Or raise, rather. Yeah, I actually agree. I could use some more money. How does it feel? Not only have you given voice to the Overlord's will, but you are breaking Kairos' magic left and right. I'm exposing myself to powers I don't understand. I'm only serving the interests of the mission. I'm in no mood to disclose my thoughts. I'm only serving the interests of the mission. Sticking to your priorities is a good way to stay alive, but I wonder if you should be more reckless. I never got anywhere by playing it safe. I'm here if you need me, but I don't have a mind for arcane wisdom. I'll do whatever I can to get our little gang through this war. And if it ever looks like your strength is flagging, I'll put you out of your misery and take control. Cheer up! Well, thanks, Verse, I guess.
What do you need?
Anything new here? You learned a thing or two about fighting Scarlet Chorus. Care to duel? To Barrick and Verse, have either of you noticed you fight particularly well together? I think I have asked this already in the past. And I guess I could duel with Verse at some point, but not quite yet. We'll talk later. And then, what about you, Barrick?
It is rare enough that anyone has the opportunity to proclaim an edict, much less break one. How are you holding up, Fatebinder?
To be honest, my head hurts. I thought with powers greater than my understanding, and yet I don't stop. Let's just be honest, my head hurts like hell.
That is to be expected. I am no expert in arcane matters, but I understand that the will and commitment needed to shatter Kairos' magic are not resources in abundance. Take care that you don't exhaust yourself and become worthless to the war effort.
Barrick looks you up and down with appraisal, keeping any conclusions to himself.
What can I do for you?
You seem like a more than capable fighter. Well, obviously. I think there's really nothing else we want to talk about with him. So, and was there an option? Wasn't there an? I guess there wasn't an option to spar with Barrick, unless I missed it. But so far, it didn't look like it. All right, Craven Ash, we have done what you wanted. Happy now? Bloody old man. Fatebinder, I felt something indescribable pass through me just before your arrival. Emotions of great rage and pain, followed by a moment of lingering sorrow. I suspect that something has been lost, and Teratus herself strains at the absence. Ans winces and rubs his brow. The disfavored and Earthshakers were triumphant, and have managed to destroy Cairn. Are you alright, Archon? Well, at this point I don't really care if he's alright anymore or not. Cairn is dead, Ash. The disfavored and Earthshakers were triumphant, and have managed to destroy Cairn. The Archon of Stone fallen. Ash turns his gaze out to Ironheart, settling it on nothing. I thank you, Fatebinder. This was a long time coming. Cairn's betrayal was inexcusable, and a death sentence from a lawful hand is no more or less than he deserved. What's more, you are to be commended for resolving an edict of Kairos and putting down an Archon at once. He pulls on the end of his beard and frowns. On to the next order of business. What happens to the Scarlet Chorus from here? You don't sound too pleased about this. Cairn was simply another pest to sweat on my path to greatness. I have my doubts about starving the Scarlet Chorus this way. Well, actually, yes, I do have my doubts. You don't sound too pleased about this. Let's say this first. I do not always find war pleasing, especially in these dark times. When it is thrust upon me and former allies show their true colors, at times I want nothing more than to see home again. But even home has its memories. I would never have called the Archon of Stone a friend. Cairn was a difficult man to know. Taciturn and removed, keeping to himself as often as not. But we had much in common. When you are an Archon, that is a quality you learn to cherish in others. So no, I am not pleased. I make no secret of it. I am sorrowful and cruel. Even though the Archon needed to die, that does not stop me from wishing it were otherwise. So, on to the next order of business. What happens to the Scarlet Chorus from here? The crops grown for our enemies will have withered on the vine. By now, the Archon's forces are clutching their stomachs and tightening their belts as we starve them out. As he stands tall and beams at the thought. The stone scenery is not controlled by this favorite, and did we get a new ability there? A fair reward, far more than fair service to the Legion. Ash nods with gratitude and hands you a heavy hammer wrapped in cloth. Oh, a hammer. The Earthshakers and Forgebound conceived of this, and I can't think of no wielder more deserving than you, Fatebinder. Well, I would have rather had a one-handed javelin, sword or shield, to be honest, but I'll take it. Oh. Fatebinder. Breathless, the officer snaps to attention. No time for pleasantries or ceremony. Your spire is under attack. The Scarlet Chorus have ramped up their offensive, and they mean to topple your stronghold. With you atop it, if need be. Well, oh shit! Now they are fucked. The Scarlet Chorus are fucked now. Not that they weren't before, but now even more. I feared something like this might happen. An act of desperation from the voice of Nerat. He's rather too much of a coward to attack Ironheart, or his forces are too weak. Either way, you'll need to answer this threat with blood. I'll be off at once. Are you lying to me, soldier? Why would we ask that? You have carried out your task with distinction. Well done. Are you lying to me, soldier? Why would we ask that? Well, you know what? Let's ask it. You have gained wrath with this favored. Fatebinder, this accusation is beneath you, and embarrasses us all. You should know better than to distrust my soldiers. He blinks. What? No! The Chorus gangs are assembling outside of your spire. You need to take action at once. Fine, I'll check on my spire, but don't try anything while I'm gone. Well, I guess that was quite a pointless question, as I thought it would be, but... Hey, I just wanted to see what would happen. I'll be off at once. Yeah, it was kinda stupid to ask that are you lying, because why the hell would they be lying? But at the same time I wonder that why the hell would I have that kind of option to ask them, if they are lying. Well, whatever, what's done is done, let's go there. Although before that, let's have a quick rest here. And let's check our journal real quick. Word has arrived that the Scarlet Chorus are laying siege to your spire in vengeance well. The Archon of Secrets was apparently exhausted his restraint and has called for your head. He's not very happy with me, is he? Travel in Question Valley to search for signs of disfavored attackers. Oh yeah, that one too. Although I think that this quest is kinda pointless now because we killed the original quest giver. But I guess we can do it regardless when we got the time. Now, where's the merchant? Welcome back, Fatebinder. You need something? Nothing, because you're not a merchant. They are not merchants either. Things are not really going my way in this episode, are they? Let's switch back to sword and shield, because I like swords and shields. Let's tinker a bit our abilities here a bit. Let's
Can't do that.
Let's take that away, because I don't think we need it to be here. We can always use this, so no point to have them there. Terror's embrace. Eep and the party are lifted into the sky. Eep then radiates moonlight, healing allies and harming enemies. Oh shit! Why the hell haven't I used that? Why the hell haven't I used that by now? Even once yet? Or maybe we just got it recently, I don't know. But we have it now. Blade Crave's Grasp. A powerful attack that traps nearby enemies in twisted spirals of rock, petrifying them for a short time. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Well, anyway, let's go with that. Now, is there a merchant here somewhere? Where are the merchants when we need them? And that guy is still alive? I thought he was executed by now. Are you a merchant? Pleasure to see you again, Fatebinder. Would you like to see what we have to offer? Yes, please. We don't really have anything I would want. Not really, except these potions, and you don't even have many of those. And two of them. Two of those. And none of these are very good. Yeah, they are not good at all. Anyway, let's sell some crap we don't need, like this. We don't need that. Oh wait. Actually, let's save this. If we can somehow ever give it to Barrack, that would be nice. Ratsman of Cain's right hand. Haste to quickness. All right. Where is it again? Oh, and here's the hammer. And this is one-handed hammer. Alright. I thought it was going to be two-handed for some reason. I guess I can give this to Barrack, but before that, let's see if there's anything else I can sell off. Like these, we don't need those. I guess we can save that for Eep or something. And we can sell this away as well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's save these. Actually, yeah, take those. We don't need that. Oh wait, what's this again? Well, whatever, let's just sell these. Alright, let's see what this badass looking hammer looks like. Oh wait, and what about these? I think I should sell these away as well. Oh, and this shield, we don't need this at all. As cool as it... What? Asura shield... What the... Asura shields cannot be sold or removed from the party. What? Why? Is it really that valuable, or is it really that valuable? Well, whatever. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I wanted to sell something away. These two. There we go. Now let's see what that hammer looks like. It looks kinda nice. It gives some bit of DPS and armor penetration. So yeah, it's not very good, but it's not terrible either. And what's this? Earthshaker's Gift. Plus 10 will defense. What did will defense do again exactly? Alright. I guess we can give this to Barrack. What do you have now? Plus 10 parry and There's very tough choices. Well, let's give this hammer to him. Oh, hot! That looks hot. Very nice looking. Yeah, you can keep that barrack. And we can't sell this away if I recall. I think this is it. Yeah.
On it.
Oh, and barrack. Oh, barrack. Change back to your
I got it.
new fancy hammer and shield. And run a bit faster, please. Let's go to Vendrian's Well to defend my spire. Those Scarlet Chorus bastards. Alright, here we go. Alright, you Scarlet Chorus bastards, give me back my spire. Maybe Voices of Nerad is here as well. I have been wanting, or at least my boss Tunon wanted me to question him about this Civil War thingy, but somehow I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Greetings, Faithbinder. The Iron Guard salutes you with a clattering salute. Our oath-bound scouts alerted us to a chorus assault on your spire, and Lord Ass insisted we send aid at once. I have assembled the massive sculptor rumbles, shaking the masonry of the spire and sending her off balance. Oh shit! Are we gonna fall? What's happening here? The orb in the center of the resonator spins with the push of some unseen force. Where the structure once executed warmth, now it gives off a ferocious heat that singes your face the longer you stare into it. A sound like music swarms in the air around the structure, but it's painful and disharmonious to your ears. By Kairos' hairy backside! Eep covers her ears and takes a step back from the structure at the center of the spire. That music! It's awful! Feels like my teeth are ripping their way out of my mouth. What kind of music it is, I wonder? Don't you hear it? Well, no, I don't actually. She attempts to sign a rune, only to see her pattern fizzle into steam. And it's your name! Listen real close, and it's your name, said over and over until it's just one mystic wail. The spire is now fully awake. Its long dormant currents of energy dance to your presence. Crouching to the ground to steady herself, Erenius stays low to the ground until the trembling subsides. Feels like something is shaking the spire. The chorus can't pull off that sort of magic. What in Kairos' name is going on? The spire almost had a mind of its own. I should see what's going on. The spire often communicates in visions. Perhaps this is the way of saying it has something to discuss. As the ruler of the spire, I have a mystic link to this place. Give me a moment and I'll get to the bottom of this. Well, let's do that. I don't suppose this magical spire of yours has some warding magic or something of that ilk. She points down toward the Scorus troops amassing below. Unshakable courage and superior training will only take us far against that large of force. The spire resonates my voice. I'll shout to the valley that I have an edict from Kairos. That should get them running. Just let me think I handle this. Let's say this. Considering the average intellect and cunning of our foe, I think such a feint would at least thin the crowd. Alright, so I guess we're gonna communicate with this thing. The mystic hum of the spire pulses to the cadence of your heart. The ancient structure awaits your command. There is still so much that doesn't make sense. Or touch the resonator and concentrate. Prepare yourselves, I have an edict to proclaim. Touch the resonator and concentrate. What could possibly go wrong? Well, let's do this, it's actually kinda hilarious. What could possibly go wrong? As you touch the stone structure, your sense of the moment slows and you feel the entirety of the tears at your fingertips. The spire stands ready to channel your will. Oh. Select a region to view its current edict or to issue a new one. Wait, we can now make edicts? We are like Kairos? Are we that powerful? Alright, what's this? Edict of Stone. The Edict of Stone leaches magical energy from the sky, and living creatures storing it in the rocks below. This energy can lead to earthquakes and the slow petrification of the living. Well, I don't want that. What about this? Edict of Storms. The Edict of Storms will generate a massive storm that covers huge areas of the world. The chaotic energy unleashed will cause random damage to strike your enemies during combat. Party effects plus 25% control lightning, minus 30 control fire. The torrential rains plaguing the land increases the power of shock spells and lowers the effectiveness of fire spells. Well, we don't really use fire spells anyway, so that sounds like a good deal. Enemy effects plus 50% shock damage taken, plus 5% control lightning, minus 30% control of fire. The torrential rain plaguing the land increases the power of shock spells and lowers the effectiveness of fire spells. You know what? Let's do this. Issue an edict. Oh damn! I wonder if this is how Kairos himself or herself also starts their own edicts at their own spire. What in Craven Ash's name? The Iron Marshal turns about, taking in the view in all directions. But Kairos didn't give you an edict to read, so how did... I had a feeling that might work. Claire silently. Having broken the edict, I seem to be able to recreate it, if in a limited fashion. I had a feeling that might work. You did that? Her hand grabs for her chest. But only Kairos can cast an edict. Well, not anymore apparently. I assure you that was my own magic at work. Although we know jack shit about magic, or at least that was the original plan when I created this character. But anyway, and now that you have seen what I can do with your own eyes, you can tell others. Claire, let's just Claire silently. Your voice carries the weight of the Overlord's magic. She dips into a bow. I should not have doubted you. Of course not. The Colors have no idea what they have just walked into. The Iron Marshal matches her gauntlets, together with a quiet chuckle. Binder, let us strike down. We must seize the moment, and swing the panic into our road. Hoisting her blade in hand, Eronius moves toward the exit. Fatebinder, I will get the carnage started. Join me when you are ready, and we'll deal with whatever rabble remains. Well, damn. But something tells me that this is going to attract Tunon's and Kairos' attention. Whether in good or bad, that's yet to be seen. But anyway, let's go and deal with the Scarlet Chorus before we end this episode. The more I play this game, the more eager I am to start a new playthrough of this game. I love it. That looks glorious. Yes, yeah. Run away, bitches. Death Knell. A gang of rain-soaked Scarlet Colors trails behind Death Knell. A mixture of awe and confusion resting upon their faces. What foul trick are you playing such that the weather comes to your aid? I should thank you for separating the wheat from the chaff. The sight of seeing dozens struck dead by lightning. Made a good show to startle the dead weights. She points back behind her shoulder, leaving the bravest with the privilege of tearing off your limbs, one joint at a time. She turns to her soldiers and lets out a primal howl, her warriors echoing the battle cry in dissonant tones. Insufficient reputation. Alright, with rage in their eyes, the warriors ready their weapons, eager for fight. Athletic, brandish your weapon menacingly. I wonder which of you will scream the longest before dying. You were brave to press on through the edict. I will happily give you a warrior's death. Enough talk. You will be trampled and forgotten. Only the voice of Nerad will remember your name.
This.
Alright, and now let's kill these bitches. Barrick, where are you? Oh, you are there. It was kind of hard to see where everyone was because of this lightning. Let's solve this. And now all of these should be more vulnerable to lightning spells like this one. This is lightning, right? No, it's arcane damage. The icon looks like it's arcane. Let's use it like this and not Eep. Verse, where are you? Oh, so you are there, and I'm there. Let's use it on this bastard here. Oh shit, Barrick is in deep shit, but I think we can take them down. Oh wait, I have this. Let's use this. Nice.
Before I go out like a torch.
And Barrick is still got wounded. Damn it. Can we get down here?
No other way.
How do we get back down? There we go. There we go.
Let's take them together.
You got it.
Feast my iron.
And they are dead.
Bleed out, you little shit.
I require needle.
Take that.
Barrick is about to fall, but no matter. I bet we can have a rest after this.
I'll take care of it.
Muffled laughter comes from under Erenios' great helm. That's right, you filthy peasants! Run for your lives! Tell Nerad what you saw here! The chorus is running in every direction, scattered to the winds, as it were. The few brave enough to stand their ground against your edict of storms are dead. The day is ours. Leave the cleanup to me and my brethren. You should take your rightful place, perched atop the spire. No better way to savor this victory than with a commanding view of your enemy fleeing across the valley. Alright, and we are gonna do just that then.
On it.
Oh wait, there's a loot. Loot. Oh! Crimson Great Spear. Holy shit! Oh wait, is it? It's two-handed. Damn it! I really wanted to be one-handed, but this is a hell of a lot better than the axe we are using. So wait, this is two-handed. But god damn it, I really want it to be one-handed. Well, what does it look like? Damn, that looks kick-ass. Does it give me any special skills or anything? Doesn't look like it. Now what about, is this? No, it's just as these two axes are just as good. Might as well sell one of them.
On it.
Alright, now before we go there,
Sorry, I can't.
Why can't I go through my own damn gates? Well, whatever. They're most likely not that not any big valuables. Oh. Shocked and demoralized by your display of power and the ease with which you dispatch their leader, the Scarlet Chorus fighters lose their nerve and scatter in defeat. The survivors carry with them fearful murmurs of the powerful Archon Rurkok. Fuck yes, we are Rurkok now. We are Archon Rurkok, a being of enormous might who can cast an edict with the same authority as the Overlord. Confusion sets in across the realm. Amid the whispers and misinformation, one fact remains consistent. The Overlord's power has been challenged. Oh snap. You safely assume that such rumors are making their way back to Kairos. The high winds of your edict sweep the air, dashed in debris against your spire. Torrential rain falls, hitting hard enough to bruise bare skin. Lightning strikes the ground, endangering anyone out in the open. It isn't long before the storm begins to wane, slowly falling from a gale to a light rainstorm, and after a few days it becomes a simple breeze. Eventually the skies calm as your edict dissipates, releasing vengeance well from its grip. And what does Junon have to say about this? You gather a small council of your closest allies and plan your next step from the safety of your spire. No sooner do you get startled than Kallio, Fatebinder of Tunon, pays a visit bearing an important message. Yeah, I'm quite sure that Tunon would like to know that what the hell is going on here. I mean, someone who is not Kairos, casting edicts and all that. So, here's Fatebinder Kallio. I keep hearing about this little spire you have been calling your own. Nothing with a smirk, Fatebinder Kallio peers over the edge of the tower. Now that you have slaughtered those who would take your lands, I think your claim is as official as it gets. What did I do to earn a visit from a Fatebinder? Do you have an edict to proclaim against me? Glares silently. Nice to see you, but how would you get up here? Let me guess, you are here to investigate what just happened. Yeah, pretty much. Or should I just glare silently? Well, let me guess, you are here to investigate what just happened. Naturally, she nods with a smile. Tunon expects me to give a full report, but today I come bearing an important message. Not an edict, but commandments from the mouth of the Overlord all the same. No one's entirely sure what to make of you these days. Rorcock, they all say you spoke an edict of storms, not a proclamation of an edict of Kairos, but your own edict of storms, your own mystical storm. You are no mere Fatebinder, of that much we can be certain. You have proclaimed and broken the Overlord's edicts perhaps one too many times. If I had known you could do this when I first met you, I had maybe have tried to earnest to kill you. I hope for the sake of Teradus that the right person has inherited this gift. I don't know what to make of you, Fatebinder. Proclaiming and breaking the Overlord's magic, claiming these awful towers. It should come as no surprise that an edict is within your grasp, but I still find room for surprise. You are powerful in ways that gang bosses and mages aren't. You commanded this place to do your bidding and unleash something incredible on the world. That isn't the work of a Fatebinder. If anything, it's the work of an Archon. Beastwoman will follow Alpha from here to Ains of Tears lands and farther still. Will prowl deep into cold north, hunting armies of Kairos at Alpha's side. Together, Shadowhunter and Alpha will slaughter the whole of Primus' tribe. She shakes her head with a grin. I always knew you would be a delightful bit of trouble, but I didn't think you had a touch of the Overlord's power in you. Why didn't you tell me? I genuinely didn't know I had it in me. And now that I have this power, others will fear me, and for good reason. Glares silently. I'm still not sure this power is entirely my own, or what it all means. You have known me a long time, my greatness shouldn't be a surprise. So I assume this means you'll be addressing me as an Overlord now. I genuinely didn't know I had it in me. It's only natural to have doubted yourself. The edicts have always been the magic of Kairos and Kairos alone. Anyone claiming to be able to cast an edict would be presumed crazy. And yet, a sane man watching what you just did would see the power of the Overlord in your voice. Curious. She taps her chin in thought, looking at you head to toe. Suppose you have no reason to play the fool. I'll say whatever it is you came into this power. Know that you have drawn the attention of the Overlord, so... Congratulations, I think. I come bearing orders direct from the Overlord. Kallio clears her throat, her voice becoming somber and severe. Kairos has decreed two things. First, the Overlord has demanded that one and only one Archon is fit to rule the Tiers. To that end, the Archons are to settle through death or dominate who is the one Archon fit to inherit the tiers. So the Overlord wants even more civil war. Have the Archons been informed of this yet? So I was just given permission to kill or subjugate the Archons. Have the Archons been informed of this yet? All save one. Kalia flicks her hand forward and you reach up to catch a small brooch in the style of Kairos' insignia. Kairos has decreed you are the newest Archon. Fatebinder Kalia bows with exaggerated flourish. So the other Archons now have orders to control or destroy you, and the other way around. Her face becomes a beaming smile. See, this is why I truly try avoid getting Kairos' attention. Wait, now I'm an Archon? I issued an edict. I think that makes me more than an Archon. And to be clear, this is a command from Kairos, but not an edict. What if we don't fight? Why not ignore this? Why not ignore this order? If you wish to loaf on our hindquarters, have at it. But I doubt the other Archons will ignore this order. Every Archon in the tiers have been given free reign to slay the others. None are protected by Kairos' peace. It is no longer a crime for Ash or Nenrat to kill you. Or the other way around. Well, fuck. Kairos knows, rightly so, that enmities new and old will drive the Archons to mutual destruction. The Overlord need only remove the pretense of peace and watch the ensuing violence. Kalia shrugged with a smile. Would you have preferred another do or die edict? Well, I guess not. I have heard enough, and I know what comes next. The other Archons will bend to my will or die. I have a close alliance with Graven Ash. The order will complicate things, to say the least. What of the court? Have you heard what Tunon and Blade and Mark think of this? I let them fight it out. I'm safe up here on my spire. I think I'm more troubled by the sudden promotion to Archon. Thank you for delivering this message, that will be all. But wait, what's the next thing? Kairos said, or did she already say it? I have a close alliance with Graven Ash. This order will complicate things, to say the least. What of the court? Have you heard what Tunon and Blade and Mark think of this? And in case you're wondering who Blade and Mark is, he's basically Kairos' top assassin or something like that. As per usual, Tunon has the emotional range of Pumis, but Blade and Mark seemed almost giddy. I think the old Shadow is already putting names on his daggers. I was wondering if Blade and Mark would hear this order and promptly stab Tunon. But no, it would seem the Archon of Shadow is happy to serve Tunon. Makes sense, I have never known the old Shadow to crave that kind of power. She clears her throat, her voice growing somber. You'll have to deal with them too, and I fear greatly for how that will turn out. I imagine Tunon is too loyal to bow to you, and Blade and Mark too proud to accept you as his better. She nods quietly for a long moment. There is no way this ends well for some of us. Oh wait, oh yes, Tunon and Blade and Mark are also Archons, just like Graven Ash and Voices of Nerat are as well. So there are possibly 4 Archons I'm have to deal with. Well, fuck me hard. I have a close alliance with Graven Ash. This order will complicate things, to say the least. Keep in mind, the order is that all must submit to one Archon or die. So you and Ash won't necessarily have to come to blows, but not sure how you'll convince him to bow to you. Well, something tells me that I can convince him to bow to me. Because I don't think that he's that kind of man who wants all the power or anything like Voice of Nerat wants. I'll fight it out. Huh? I'll let them fight it out. I think I'm more troubled. Thank you for delivering this message. I heard enough, and I know what comes next. The other Archons will bend to my will or die. I think I'm more troubled by this sudden promotion to Archon. Well, truth to be told, yes I am. By definition, an Archon is someone who generates magic from themselves and doesn't channel the powers of others. Since I assume you cast that edict without reading the prepared words of Kairos. Otherwise, why the fuss? Archon isn't fully incorrect for what you are, but I would agree, your power is far beyond the mastery of shadows or ice, or talking to trees or whatever other powers Archons have known throughout the ages. Consider, for a second, the greater mystery is not why you are being considered an Archon. It's why you are being allowed a chance to live. That's actually a pretty good question. Because I think because you would imagine that Kairos would want me dead immediately if he learned that I can cast same edicts he can. Kallio shrugs. All I know is that the Overlord rarely improvises. Yeah, I'm quite sure he usually doesn't. So I'm to be the Archon of Edicts? So I didn't ask to be an Archon. So does this mean I finally get to meet Kairos? Maybe get my own realm to rule? Why do you think would Kairos want us Archons to fight? But I didn't ask to be an Archon. And I didn't ask to be a Fatebinder, Kallio shrugs, pointing at herself, but I make it look easy. I don't think anybody asks to be an Archon. If anything, those who try to wear the title without Kairos' blessing rarely survive to be remembered. That is true. I don't think Kairos decides who has the power to be an Archon, but Kairos is certainly selective of who gets the title. My teacher, Occulted Jade, Archon of Tides, never bowed to Kairos. Her power was her own and she claimed the title of Archon because, well, when she was younger, the Overlord was just a distant tale, and so wearing the title didn't arouse conflict. I don't think the Overlord gives anyone power in any direct sense. If anything, I bet Kairos would rather all of us were immune idiots, devoid of magic. We would be easier to control that way. But Kairos can give and take titles, and titles change how people see you, how they view your authority, or how big threat they perceive you to be. And considering your promotion came along with an order for the Archons to all kill each other, it sure seems like this is part of promotion, part test. If the other Archons kill you, Kairos needed to worry about whatever you are becoming, and if you are becoming something useful, Kairos seems happy to use you to kill the other Archons. So I'm to be the Archon of Edicts? Not exactly, just Archon for now. A bit unorthodox, but that's all the information I received. Rogalus insisted we should call you Archon of the Tears, at least in any case where we might be overheard, since Archon of Edicts could sound like denigration of the Overlord. You realize this presents a problem for me, right? My hand just writes Fatebinder Rurkak out of habit. The effort it will take to retrain myself to write Archon. Not sure I have the years left in me. So does this mean I finally get to meet Kairos? Maybe get my own realm to rule? Not sure about meeting the Overlord, but I assume yes, that'll happen in good time. And while you might be jesting, this Cullen order comes with the implied price of rulership of the Tears, so if you want it, fight for it. Alpha has become newest Archon, is so revered by humans, has earned new title of strength. Thank you for delivering the message, that will be all. Tune on favor 2. First step is deciding you won't bow to one of the other Archons. Kallio offers a smug nod. I wish you the best of luck in your upcoming struggle. Know that when you come for Bleeding Mark and Tune on, I and the other Fatebinders won't interfere. Well, that's nice to know. A question me and the other binders have been asking. Can you do this again? Nunoval believes in you. Another who shall remain nameless takes the more cynical stand that the Overlord has a hand so far up your ass as she can puppet your mouth, and you couldn't cast a second edict if you tried. She sizes you up head to toe. Me, I think you have it in you. Or I at least like the idea of you proclaiming an edict of yours someday. I have something in mind for the voice of Nerat. I'll issue an edict upon cacophony in the Stone Sea. Well, the Stone Sea is pretty much fucked anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we fuck it some more. Now that you mention it, curiosity demands we try having you proclaim an edict of mine. That's actually a very interesting idea. I'm certain I have it in me to cast another edict, but I'm not sure I want to play recklessly with this power. Now that you mention it, curiosity demands we try having you proclaim an edict of mine. Are you? Her hand darts in front of her mouth. Serious? You would let me do that? Sure, what's the worst thing that could happen? To us. To Lantry. Take a dictation, please. Of course, grab your gill. One step at a time, I'll try this edict thing again when I'm ready. Actually, let's try this. Sure, what's the worst thing that could happen? To us. Why do I get the feeling these same words have been spoken aloud before all sorts of terrible mistakes? Yeah, exactly. To Lantry. Take a dictation, please. Or, of course, grab your gill. Of course, grab your gill. Ready in gill and parchment, Kallio prepares to set your words to writing. Address a proclamation against the Blade Grave and the disfavored floaters of our heart? No. Address a proclamation against the Stone Sea and the Chorus's headquarters Cacophony? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Address proclamation against Vengeance? Well, why the hell would we do that? Address a proclamation against Haven and the settlement of Leden's Crossing? Again, why the hell would we do that? The only option is this. Address proclamation against the Stone Sea and the Chorus's headquarters Cacophony. Kallio, she writes your words with a dutiful hand. Proclaim an edict of storms or edict of storms. Well, we have already used the edict of stone there, so I don't think that it would matter. Or let's put it this way: I think they are quite used to the Archon, the edict of stone by now. So let's send some thunders right in their face instead. With the edict complete, Kallio approaches the edge of the spire and, with as much protection as her voice can muster, reads aloud your edict. And nothing happens. Kallio slumps her shoulders with a disappointed whimper. It was worth a try. Well, it works when Kairos writes it down. Perhaps there's some trick to it that I haven't learned yet. I'm certain my voice is an essential requirement. It helps that this sculpture here atop the spire resonates sound. It was worth a try. But your power most certainly worked when you used your own voice. So we at least know that your voice is an essential part of invoking your powers. Or at least so far. I would imagine Kairos spoke a great number of edicts before learning how to write them down for others to proclaim. In truth, I'm a bit relieved. While I relish the thought of being your harbinger of non-negotiable death, I'm not sure being the conduit for such arcane forces is something I should be taking so lightly. Then again, perhaps your past proclamations are part of what set the seed of this power in you. She taps her chin in thought. You have gained wrath with Tunon? Oh shit. Anyway, it's an honor to be part of the experiment. She rolls the parchment proclamation into her satchel. I say we try this again some other day. Learn more about what you can do with your power, and someday I'll be your herald of doom. It'll be a date. Alright, it'll be a date. With a nod, Kallio begins to make her way to the exit. When you rule Terratus, look me up. If you're successful, I know I'll be in need of a new Archon to serve. Oh, I keep that in mind, my dear. I know I'm mostly sober, but just so we are clear, you did just issue an edict, right? Lantry taps his skill to his tongue, unsure of what next to write. First you get an edict, then this full-on war of Archons. This whole chapter of the Chronicle it's reading like fiction. So, Kairos has ordered all the Archons to fight it out until only the strongest remain. I think we can now safely say that the Scarlet Chorus philosophy has been vindicated. A rumbling mutter steals from under Barrack's helmet, devoid of any cogent words. Alpha brooded own words of power like humans. Prima called Kairos. Is better mystic than Broodmother to kill in shadow. Than Stonestalker's 100 blood. Than Beastmen Archon slaughtered by Mark of Shadows. She snorts and grins savagely. Kills in shadow knew Alpha was most powerful human in whole of Tears lands. A curved claw taps the side of her snout. Nose was not wrong. One last thing. Hesitating before she leaves, Kallio taps the parchment she's been holding to her forehead with a self-deprecating scoff. All this talk of you being the second coming of the Overlord, and I almost forgot my duties. This is a court summons from Blighting Mark, Tunon's assassin. I suggest you read it carefully as part of your preparations. Your survival may depend on it. Good luck, Archon. Well, snap. Kakomi is now unlocked on the world map. Well, I guess we go there in the next episode after we have had an audience with Tunon. Fatebinder, Archon. The great general has pulled his troops back to Ironheart. She grinds her knuckles into her palm. Soon we make our final push to the Stone Sea and the heart of Scarlet Cover's power. The voice of Nerad is weak, and the path to cacophony is clear. She adopts a more cautious tone. The Archon is also aware of what happened at Vengeance Well. I'm sure he wants to discuss the matter in person. Oh yes, I'm sure he does. I'll head to Ironheart right away. I'll follow no one's orders. I'll consider the request. I'll head to Ironheart straight away. I'll stay here and keep the peace in Vengeance Well. She hesitates, considering whether to say more. Finally she signs and lets it go. Take care how you treat with Craven Ash. You are no mere Fatebinder any longer. You'll meet with him as Archon to Archon, and such things are more complicated. Good luck. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Quest failed. Divine and Conquer. What was this again? Aldo? Craven Ash has called all his favorite forces back to Ironheart to regroup before making final push to Cacophony to defeat the Voice of Nerad. Speak with Craven Ash, although you have declared yourself an Archon. Hey, I didn't declare anything. Craven Ash has still summoned you to meet with him at Ironheart. Alright. Final judgment. Tunon has summoned you to his court to stand trial for your actions in the Tears. Oh shit. Travel to Tunon's court in the Bastard City. Well, I guess I must do that. Didn't he send me a... what's this? Cold Worms. Alright. Anyway, let's see. Fatebinder. You are to report to the Bastard City at once. Be prompt, lest I mistake your tardiness for reluctance. Oh wait, haven't we... Blighting Mark? I will ask once. Kid, I take it you are aware of the Overlord's latest decree. If not, let me give it to you straight. Now is a bad time to be an Archon in the Tears, since most likely I'll be the one to cut you down. I thought I would first explain, it's not my choice. But if it was, I would still choose to kill you. See you soon. Blighting Mark, Archon of Shadows, and Court Blade. What about this? Alright, I just arrange a meeting. Say something cordial. Taunt the Archon of Shadows. Say something cordial. My dearest Mark, I must sincerely thank you for the forward warning. Please know that I have indeed taken your words to heart, and as such, returned the following in reply. Certainly I would not expect you to follow me without first testing my mettle. If we must slay each other, so be it. I respect your proudness and will stand my ground if a duel is what you desire, but I would ask that you consider instead pledging your blade to me, rather than aiming it for my throat. Does Kairos' decree insist that we kill each other, or merely that one should best the other? Warm regards, Rorgard. Kid, I take it you are aware of the late... Oh wait. Oh yeah, never mind. He couldn't have sent me a response that fast. Alright, I guess that's pretty much it. I haven't really paid any attention to these upgrades either. What can we do here anyway? You know what? Screw those. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, and in the next one we are first going to Bastard City and to stand in Tunos's trial, and then after that, if we get if we get out of the trial in one piece, we go to Iron Heart to have a little chat with our now fellow Archon, the Graven Ash, and then possibly after that we go to Kakopus, whatever that place's name was again. And anyway, we go to the Scarlet Course's headquarters, and finally put an end to the Voices of Nerat and the Scarlet Chorus once and for all. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time very soon.